You all look too suspicious. Was my wife in on this? Welcome, everybody, to the DevOps Roundup. We are live from the Atlassian Builders Summit, where we're going to be talking about not DevOps, maybe? I'm not sure. We also have a live studio audience, which is never a thing that happens.
Yeah, welcome, everybody. Here we're in Long Beach, California, at Alex's first event that he's hosted himself.
And if you're going to join us, we got to back up the camera and then unmute you. So let's do that real quick. So stand by.
We actually have our first guest on DevOps Roundup.
You know, Josh is always looking at the competition and saying, what is the DevOps Roundup doing that we can copy?
It's actually not why I'm here.
No?
No. I'm here for another reason.
Why don't you introduce yourself first?
Yeah, I'm Josh, CEO, founder of Grid.io, and Alex loves Chipotle, but he won't admit it.
So you came to troll?
I did.
We definitely did.
Did you?
I did.
You did
better.
not. Oh my gosh, you did not go get Chipotle. Why would you? What'd you get?
So you have to eat this and tell us your legitimate thoughts. By the way, have you ever eaten Chipotle before?
I have not.
Why don't you explain why he won't eat Chipotle?
Why does your wife says you have in college?
No, you know what? She did. Okay. Now that you bring it up, okay, so that would have been 2010. So it's been 15 years ago that I now remember she brought me a burrito, but it wouldn't have been by choice.
But
she went and bought.
By the way, your wife loves Chipotle. Your kids love Chipotle.
My kid's never been to Chipotle.
Didn't you tell me burritos are not Mexican food?
What I would not consider Chipotle the Mexican grill. Are we sharing this?
This is all you.
We got a burrito with guacamole, white rice, chicken, mild tomato, medium green, sour cream. See, half of this is not Mexican. Yeah, no, this is not. Half of this is not Mexican.
I'm sorry. This is my typical order.
What do you get here? White rice and chicken? That's
American burrito. Yeah.
I don't
call it that.
This is like a wrap.
It's a sandwich.
Where's the limon? Where's the cilantro? Where's the?
It's in the lime. It's in the lime rice. Cilantro
rice?
lime rice. Yeah. You just have to bite it.
You guys, you were in on this?
I found out after the fact.
This is why you were pushing me to get over here.
Well, we didn't want you to eat it cold.
I'm worried I'm gonna die and I won't be able to make it to tomorrow. You think so? But this is not Mexican food.
It's American food.
All right, we're going in for a bite just for with the things we do for the gram. Is everybody recording apparently?
There you go.
You like it?
It's good.
What?
We didn't claim for it.
I'm shocked.
I mean, it's good, but I wouldn't order this. Like, I wouldn't.
But would you eat it if it would if you went out for American food? Would you eat this on like a random day?
Like, if I had to, like, if I was going out with coworkers, I'd have a burrito. But this would not be my preference.
Conference food?
It's better than anything Team gave us in Spain.
It's better than authentic
There we
Spanish
go.
food.
It's better, yes. But I would still take a burrito de lengua over this any day.
But it's still pretty good, right?
It's good. It's
There we go. We did it.
I'll go for a
Mission
second, but for
accomplished.
For fast food, it's pretty good.
Yeah, you have to like compare this to like a McDonald's basically, because you go in, you're in and out in 5 minutes.
Can I get this put in the refrigerator? Do we have a refrigerator here? Because it's in the speaker room. In the speaker room?
That's what I heard, but I don't
The
know.
parent company,
Maybe.
McDonald's.
They have their own stock, so not sure.
Oh, maybe
I hate you guys.
not.
Mission
We appreciate
accomplished.
you.
Alex likes Chipotle. You heard it here first.
Yes.
I said it was good. I didn't say I liked
No,
it.
he's endorsing Chipotle now. Not a sponsor, but if you're listening,
If you're listening,
Chipotle, if you want a booth next
What-
year at ABS.
what I'm hearing though is we need to somehow find like food and tech podcasts.
Ooh,
That just needs to
Okay.
become a thing.
all right.
is this the first version?
There was a podcast that we might be able to bring back that was a DevOps eating the world.
Really?
And it was going to a restaurant and interviewing someone in DevOps during dinner. And it lasted for about 2 years.
How did you hide this bag? I didn't even
I
see it.
walked in when you left, and I came in.
This is a very
No, but how did you
table,
walk in
very
right
small
now?
bag.
Yeah, but
That's why
I
we were all
saw
standing
you.
out there when you
You all
came
look
out.
too suspicious. Was my wife in on this?
Yeah,
Your wife
Was she,
knows about
did
it.
she get
yeah.
filled in?
she got looped in. Yeah.
Oh, somebody's sleeping in the doghouse tonight.
She asked for the video.
You guys are the worst.
He just likes Chipotle. But now we need to get your mom
Would mother be
Chipotle.
upset?
No, I just now I'm gonna go get cow tongue for you all and make you eat cow tongue.
I'm not a fan. I've tried cow tongue.
Oh.
I don't eat menudo, but it's the ultimate hangover cure.
I don't know what that is. It reminds me of a Mexican band from the 80s.
Menudo? Yeah, so menudo is it's a mixture. It's like a soup,
Okay.
but there's a meat in it.
Didn't I have that at your mother's house?
No, that was pozole.
Okay.
That
was
was
also a soup. with
that was
meat.
also a soup of wheat, but the menudo is very specific. But you basically take the rectum of the cow and work your
Well,
way.
you
Oh,
lost
boy.
me at
Oh,
that.
boy.
Yeah,
Stop it right there.
You don't need to go any further.
You work your way backwards from the rectum, and all of the muscle that basically pushes everything out.
That sounds so appetizing.
I know. So,
That becomes
Can we get a
new
visual on the screen?
well,
That's
so
gonna
the-
be
well,
the
the-
lead in for all
the-
videos.
the
from now
best
on.
part of
Podcast now.
yeah. But the best part is my mom's been eating, my whole family. So it's a tradition for your birthday, you have menudo. Like that's the biggest family tradition we have. And so my mom, she's 65. So at the time she was like 60. And so she's been eating menudo her whole life. And we go to the St. Louis Science Center and they have a picture of the entire cow with like actual pieces of the meats that you can look at. She's like, that's menudo. I know that. Because it's very, it's a very, like, it looks like a honeycomb type of thing. It's very porous.
Okay.
And so she sees the menudo, she recognizes it because she's eaten it her whole life. She traces the arrow straight to the rectum and she goes,
Oh my
God."
goodness.
Well, because
She never knew.
the running joke is like you're supposed to bleach it. You're supposed to wash it in bleach.
Okay.
And when the menudo doesn't taste good, the joke is you didn't put enough bleach on it. So after she saw that 60 years later, she's like, that makes so much sense. You really gotta wash it. We don't wash it with bleach, but you really, really wash it because you gotta get rid of all the bacteria. So
I would assume so.
no, it's from the rectum back. No, yes, it's from the rectum back. It's the tail end of the second.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's-
let's talk about
Deva?
the event that you've been doing so far. So we're at ABS, the Atlassian Builders Summit. That was.
And we can
Alex's-
scoot this way so Josh can get back
Oh,
in
yeah.
frame.
I didn't realize that we weren't in frame. So yeah, we're at the ABS, the Atlassian Builders Summit. That is Alex's brainchild, and Alex has been putting this on for
100 days.
planning it for 100 days.
We
So-
made a
So what have you learned so far? This is day 2.
so
never doing it again.
yeah, one, never doing it again. Two, I think I've been measuring the success of the event based on the number of complaints I've gotten, and I've gotten like a 1.
Yeah.
But Josh says I was just too busy running around to
Yeah,
hear the
I
rest of
would
the
agree with
complaints.
that.
That was
I would
actually
say-
Sean who said
Yeah.
that. I just read his
Was that you?
comment.
Yeah, it was my comment.
Well, okay.
in the last podcast that we were
But
on.
what do you guys think? Because for me, I'm not too happy with the event, but it's my brainchild, I guess.
No, I've been happy with the event so far. For someone's very first technical event, this has gone off fairly flawlessly. I've seen much more produced events by much larger companies that
Our skipped snack at JFrog.
the conferences that don't stick to the timeline, that skip major events. To me, that is the snacks that have major technical difficulties. We haven't seen that. We have seen recordings not start exactly on time, but you've been running between 3 different rooms,
Right.
manually.
So yeah,
firing
the
off.
biggest lesson learned is we have a lot of on-site help, but nobody knows how to troubleshoot technical problems with the recording. So next time you got to like train people for like 6 months just so they know how to hit the record button because there's so many different things that can go wrong.
Mhm.
Some troubleshooting on the spot because sometimes it's the wrong output. Sometimes it's like Katarina earlier was like, I'm like, Katarina, you got to turn on the microphone. It's a two-part.
Well, microphones are the bane of a conference existence. They never work right. There's always, someone that wants to walk up and down the aisle while they talk, and the remote mic's not working, or they hand a hot mic to somebody else, and then you get that feedback through the whole room. That hasn't happened, So there's much worse things that could have.
So Sean, you in your career, you've been to what, hundreds of conferences? Where do you rank ABS?
1 out of 100.
I would say that as far as a community-led event, this is the best I've been to so far.
And you don't say that just because we're partners?
No, I don't say that because I'm involved, or or any of that. So to be fair, Josh and I are involved in the event. Alex is committed to the event.
Yeah.
Good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to a couple of Atlassians, and basically the CLCs aren't new, but most CLCs are usually 8 day long.
Yeah. And they're not this size.
And the fact that we went 3 days
Mhm.
with
It's
all
very ambitious.
this is basically a mini Teams. It's the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
At less than 1% of the budget.
Yeah. So for our non-Atlassian viewers, Teams is the Atlassian conference.
Premier
the
conference
premier conference that happens
at a $10 million budget
Very-
for the
How do you
same
get the budgets
duration.
for that? How do you know?
I asked Atlassian.
Oh, they're
Yes.
open about that. Wow,
a lot
that's
of
money.
Very
Yeah.
open about it. Yeah. I remember them complaining about how much it cost them just for the
The
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi.
at the Anaheim Convention Center.
Yikes.
When?
When?
1
1
million
1 million?
Just for the Wi-Fi.
for the Wi-Fi. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and it wasn't that good.
A
No.
tenth of their budget was on Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Why?
The city of Anaheim for strong arm them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
So-
it was adequate, but it wasn't great Wi-Fi.
We also have 5,000 people. We have 150.
Why do you even need Wi-Fi? Just hotspot.
I don't know. I think that's what
Save $1 million.
That's what we
When
told.
you have
That was the
six-
comment we made to
was it
Atlassian. We're like,
5 or 6,000 people.
it was
Teams?
5,000, but that was the
5,000.
comment we made
Yeah.
to Atlassian. We're like, it would have been cheaper to just buy hotspots for everybody.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
You got a hotspot. You got a hotspot.
You
Yeah.
get
Let's
Yeah.
run the numbers on that.
Yeah, run
Whoa.
oops.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Oh,
Somebody's
yeah,
really mad.
Someone's mad at us. They're throwing glasses. But yeah, so words of wisdom when you're hosting a conference, or if you're a sponsor of conference, never sponsor
The Wi-Fi.
It's $180 per person.
Yeah. See, that's a
Hotspot price.
yeah, just a 30-day one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, rental,
Or even like
cheaper,
portable ones. Like you could buy one for that
Yeah.
price.
Right. So that's what I would have done. So fun fact, we were expecting very poor Wi-Fi. So I brought my own Wi-Fi to
Oh, wow.
compensate, but we haven't had to use it. So knocking on.
Yeah, the hotel Wi-Fi has been fine.
I have redundant systems for everything. So for every session where we have like 3 recordings, because I'm like, out of something, I'm making something. I'm like, I just need something. But it's been fun.
Yeah, so far there's been what, like 150 or so?
About 150, yeah. But
150
we
attendees.
were expecting, so we had
The
187.
first year the
Yeah.
event happened, and you've only been advertising it for like what, 100 days?
Well, less than 100
Less
because we
than
had to
100
make the
days?
promotional material.
Mhm. Yeah.
But we had about 187, 190 registered, like confirmed. But some told us we're just going Friday, some are just going to come Thursday, some are just going to come Wednesday. So
Sure.
it's been like a mix of everything. But overall, I think it's been pretty good turnout. I was just expecting to see every seat filled, but that might have just been over ambitious of mine.
But,
What do you think, Josh?
I think it's good. I think there's benefits to having it be smaller. Obviously, you make better connections. You can do more things, see more booths, see more partners and all that. I think it's good overall. I don't think there's anything that went majorly wrong, kind of like Sean said. So that's always a win.
Yeah, when we did the summer camp, right? It was like an
Mhm.
hour and a half to get started.
Yeah.
Like
That-
it was an hour and a half delay just to get
that
started.
event
Oh,
did
wow.
not go well. But that's
what happened?
well, not anything terrible, but that's a typical community-led event. Is the summer
We
camp.
couldn't. Well, they couldn't get the images on the screen.
Okay.
Yes.
There was technical difficulties for about an
Mhm.
hour and a half before.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Alex brought out the Mexican bingo cards.
Yeah, so I started entertaining everybody with Loteria.
You could have gotten everyone Chipotle.
I didn't know about Chipotle 60 days ago. Josh?
He did pretty good tap dancing to while the hotel staff was trying to get everything right.
I had a fun time translating the Mexican bingo to English, which some of the words just don't translate very well.
Well, and
or-
some of them are almost identical.
And some of them are not politically correct either. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. And our version of the original version of La Loteria has La Sirena, which is a mermaid, but she's
Okay.
topless in the picture.
Oh,
So a lot of them have PG'd it out now. But yeah, the original one, and
Well,
you can get a T-shirt next
The
to me.
original Little Mermaid that's in the harbor of some place in Denmark. Now I can't remember the name of the city is topless. So it's probably more accurate.
Yeah, probably.
Well, where are they shopping?
Yeah. So as far as community conferences, I'm glad you're enjoying it. You helped plan some of it a little bit.
A little, yeah. I was semi-involved. Yeah.
I
I'm
wish
in the expo hall. The expo hall is pretty decent for only 100 days of planning.
we're
You
gonna
have-
bring it out tomorrow. We're expecting double the traffic because we're gonna bring it outside. Josh is
there's
gonna take up.
how many expo?
I think it was like
members?
12,
At
9,
least a dozen, right?
9 to 12.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Revised
like,
could-
at least 10.
Revised couldn't
At
make
least
it.
10, and there's a
Yeah.
couple that didn't make it, but
Yeah.
they still had, you
Yeah,
still
we
set
yeah
their
we had
booth up
like
for 'em.
well we had like 2 or 3 people that just couldn't make it at all and just send swag.
Yeah,
so-
the swag table is pretty full.
So we're very grateful for everybody. It was fun.
And so on this conference, you started the raffle on day one. Which
Yeah.
is usually something you save to keep the attendees there the whole conference. You don't normally start with the raffle.
So the intent was to, I think you had suggested and recommended we do it at the end. But Atlassian, like, you have so much stuff, you might as well just keep it going.
Oh, okay.
So
that's not
it
the
was
worst,
per
but yeah.
Atlassian's
Mhm.
recommendation
Okay.
that I continue to do it. So I mean I was also filling in. We had to fill 2 hours and we filled it up perfectly. So I think it
Yeah.
worked out okay.
Yeah, time-wise, you haven't had any hiccups.
Right.
Yeah, we still got a day to go.
So I was telling my son last night when we went to sleep, and I was like, for the fact that we, put this thing together randomly, and the slides were finalized about 60 seconds before we went on stage.
Okay.
So I was seeing the slides for the first time while we were delivering them, and the fact that we did 120 minutes on the tee.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
great. Well, you're usually better without a script anyway. we tried to do some promos with a script a couple weeks ago.
those were brutal, weren't
and,
they?
and the best ones are the ones you ad-libbed.
Yeah, because I cannot do a script for some reason. Although StreamYard now has transcripts,
Oh,
so I can
really?
be staring at the camera and reading the thing now.
Like
It's a new feature.
teleprompter?
It's a it's a feature
okay.
now.
Yeah, we should try that.
Yeah.
See if
It's a new-
those
We've
better.
been reading this whole time.
We're
I
reading
can barely
it.
tell there's a laptop over there.
Better
I'm just
way over
hoping I'm looking in the general direction. But yeah, this has been going well. Let's see what other.
Do we want to
so-
start hyping up some ideas that we've been planning for next year?
Well, yeah, I was thinking about let's start hyping up that, most of the people that are watching this have seen our request for the survey. So we pushed a survey out a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And that's for our DevOps boot camps that we want to start doing in Q1 of next year. But we want the DevOps boot camps to be building up to something else.
Yeah.
And so we're in the early stages of the three of us starting a conference, which would be really this conference 2.0.
Yeah. Taking every lesson learned from this conference and not making that mistake. Because when Josh first called me, he's like, "Are we doing a 2.0?" I was like, "Hell no." And then he's like, "Well, what if we didn't do any of the stuff that you hated from this one?" I'm like, "Okay, maybe."
Yeah, so-
And when I told my wife too, I'm like, "I think I just signed up for a 2.0." She's like, "You said you were not going to do that." I'm like, "But Josh said we won't do any of the mistakes."
don't blame
So
blame
no,
me.
Josh.
no, but I was like, but we just are not going to do any of the mistakes we did in this one. She's like, "Okay, maybe."
I called Alex and I was like, "Hey, will there be a 2.0? If not, I can take over." And he said, "No, I want to do it."
But with stipulations, because
Yeah.
we don't want to do hotel block. I think that was a
Yeah.
good portion of the hotel.
Mhm.
I mean, of the budget got blown on that. So I told Josh, we're gonna do it. We get just enough for a few speakers, a few key people, because a lot of the partners ended up doing like Airbnbs or we have Marriott preferred vendors over here. So let's just get a few. I want one. So maybe we get like a dozen or so rooms. So something very small, and or we pick a city with a lot of options, so that you pick your preferred vendor. Because I naively had no idea that people were so. I don't travel as much to realize how much people like are adamant about their hotels.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
I get your rewards and your stuff.
Yeah, so
I am sacrificing by staying at.
I know, I get that.
Hey, you're. I mean, goes to show how effective these like rewards programs are. You're in there, you're locked in. You're going there.
Yeah,
It's
so
pretty crazy.
I have been so close to that highest tier at the Marriott every year, and I just miss it by a few days.
More
each
trips to
year.
Disneyland. So
Yeah.
Josh, the other part that we're trying to do is we're trying to turn this into our Disney Euro tour or Disney just tour, so we can do these at Disney properties around the world.
There's that many.
Yeah, there's like you can do a
There's 6 or 7.
no. There's
wow.
there's like a $250,000 package you can buy from Disney to do all of the world tour.
Wow.
So you do the tour.
Worth that much? money?
Well, you're like it's like a
must
streamlined
include
VIP
airlines
everything.
and
Yeah, it's all
Okay.
expenses paid, but you do
Per
the.
person.
That's still
Yeah.
steep.
Wow, that's a lot.
250.
I don't know. I don't know if
$50,000
it's
for
that.
how
much.
many
I know
people?
it's expensive, but I
How
don't know.
long is it like the whole thing?
It's like a 12-day trip or something.
12
like that.
days?
Oh,
I
I
don't
would
know.
want it to be
That's it?
longer. I can
Yeah.
do
I don't know.
12 days just in Orlando.
Well, I don't know. Like I gotta go look it up, but it's you do basically every single park, including the water parks, and it's like all of it.
Including the water
Yeah.
parks.
It's everything, and it's all inclusive and it's all everything.
Interesting.
But it's a pretty steep one. But yeah, I'm like we might be able to save up for one of those.
Probably includes one of the cruises too, I would say.
Yeah, it includes all Disney parks and attractions, and yeah, whatever everything's under there. So
So if Disney's listening, we are,
We
we would
need
be open.
sponsors.
We would be open to sponsorship. So
Imagine
So-
your logo right here. Right at the top.
yeah, so doing an ABS2, we've thrown a couple names and acronyms out there. Not sure we 100% landed on one. Although,
you seem pretty convicted on one of them.
on one of them, everyone's just started loading on extra things, and I'm like, all these sound great. So yeah, I think this theming would make a lot of sense.
What were you going with the last one?
BEE.
Yeah, but what was the extra E? What was the first B?
Best event ever.
Oh, best event
Ooh.
ever.
a little bit of a high bar there. But,
Yeah, best event ever. That's our internal name.
yeah. So it would be very heavy Atlassian related, but it would also be bringing in other aspects other than just Atlassian. I'd like to bring a lot of the DevOps into the picture. So
Yeah,
we would be divorcing ourselves from
a community.
the Atlassian community, just so we would have a little bit more freedom on what we can do at the event and how we can promote the event, because that was one of the I don't know if it was an issue, but it was a concern of yours.
Yeah,
going
promotion and like just with the fact that this was an Atlassian community event, there's certain rules and bylaws that you got to follow. That an event of this scale doesn't complement the rules,
Mhm.
because being blind to every attendee
Mhm.
and then investing $100,000 on set of attendees and not know if they're even going to show up or not, because they don't have skin in the game, right? It's
Yeah.
a free event, so they either show up or they don't show up, but you have to prepay everything.
Yeah.
So that gets really hard, and then not even having an ability to communicate with them
Yeah,
to say, are you going to come or not?
as a community leader, that is
Yeah.
a major problem. I run the Denver Atlassian. I still call them the Ace.
Yeah.
It's not-
The OGs is
the
what you.
Og- well, no, I used to. Yeah, I still call them. I'm barely calling them Aces now, but yeah, the OGs is what we used to call them. And yeah, we know who RSVPs, and we can mass email them,
It kind of stops there.
but that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't individually contact them, and there's privacy laws and things like that. But Atlassian has all the information.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, Atlassian basically just said, like, shoot for double and hope for the best.
Mhm.
But I'm like, I have
That's
a,
not bad
I have-
advice.
but I have a
yeah.
finite budget though,
Mhm.
and so it was tricky. So we would obviously make it a paid event,
Mhm.
so that there's skin in the game, so that people that do come up, they'll pay up,
Mhm.
and they'll be incentivized to not lose their money,
Yeah.
right? But one of the big things that we wanted to do, and this is why we were doing the DevOps Bootcamp, is merge the two kind of ideas together and have a full training day ahead of the event itself.
Yeah, bring the entire Atlassian community along with other tools like GitLab and GitHub and JFrog and things like that, and have a full training, immersive training about, these are, typical DevOps, tool chains that
because the Atlassian tools plays a critical role in all of it. Ever since day one that I've used the Atlassian tools, I've always had a JFrog. I've had TeamCity, I've had GitHub, GitLab, right? It's Jenkins. It's all involved. I think Atlassian's trying to get away from all of that as they're trying to get more marketing, sales, and supply chain. But at its core, at its foundation, Atlassian was designed for software engineering and specifically the SDLC.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool for someone who's using these tools or like a company that has them to send their team and like get very practical, specific things on like, here's how you do X, Y, Z. Not like, here's this tool, here's this thing, here's what it could do, but like, here's how to actually do this thing that a lot of companies want to do. And go through a demo, people follow along, people learn, people ask questions. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, stick with the technical demos and the technical talks. No commercials. We're not sitting here.
And I think that's what's resonating here too, right? Like a lot of this, everybody's getting a lot of practical advice. To be fair, I didn't see any of the presentations ahead of time, so I really have no idea what the speakers are saying. But I haven't got.
So you probably shouldn't admit that you haven't, vetted any of the presentations.
Well, we gave our speakers a lot of guidelines and said, this is what we want. This is the spirit of the event. We want team members or attendees to walk away having learned something, and then we gave them autonomy. So I'm entrusting in my presenters.
Well, I don't think you went wrong on that, but I don't know if I'd admit to everyone that there's no vetting.
But don't try to apply next year.
Yeah, they will be vetting next year.
Let me add an amendment to my. I didn't vet, but my wife sure as hell looked at everything. So
I'm sure she did vet everything. Anyway.
Yeah, she's been looking at everything. So I'm a surface guy. I tell people I'm just a pretty face that shows up.
but it's not just Atlassian conferences. It's a lot of the different conferences out there that have turned more into superficial talks and sessions, and they don't really dig into a technical know-how or examples anymore.
Like our JFrog one that we did with our good friends at Big Green. You're like, that sounded more like a big yellow advertisement.
Yeah.
So Josh, just to fill you in, we went to a Big Green. So it was a JFrog conference. It was a JFrog conference, but the most valuable company in the world had a talk on how they use the JFrog tools. But apparently, based on Sean's interpretation of it, is like they have a really technical DevOps problem that they solve using AWS.
That's great.
So it was basically an AWS like ad.
Nice.
Yeah, and it went on for 40 minutes?
Yeah, 40 minutes.
Not bad.
But yeah. Overall, that was a great conference, and we have 3 episodes basically just on that conference.
But since we got to wrap things up due to timings of me having to be places.
Yeah, this was going to be a short and sweet one.
So we're basically saying we're committing to doing something. More details to follow. It's going to be paid. We're going to take everything we hate about this one or learned from this one and not make that mistake again. And we're shooting for 500. We're doing a little bit more ambitious.
We get 500. Will you eat Chipotle on stage?
We already have them eating it on camera. Will you eat it each day?
Yeah,
every meal during the event has to be Chipotle.
I was going to say, we have 500 people.
Breakfast at Chipotle now?
It's rice.
We'll make it work.
That's what I was going to say. If we hit 500, we are catering Chipotle.
That's always an option.
Yeah, we like to drop comments here, don't we? We always do challenges with.
Yeah.
So 500 people, we cater Chipotle.
Yeah.
There you go. So if you love Chipotle,
and the guest we were promising at 100 subscribers, and we're now at almost 4.
There you go.
Josh.
We're just waiting for the right time.
So ReleaseTEAM, DevOps tool specialists. We provide professional services and software reselling around the leading software DevOps tools like Atlassian, GitLab, GitHub, JFrog, and others. To talk with us about DevOps, Here's our contact information. Please call 866-887-0489 or via email at info@releaseteam.com.
Time. So thank you, Josh, for joining us. And this is the DevOps Roundup. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, everyone.